I have two half-sisters, Emily and Ashley, from my mom's previous marriage. They were my stepsisters. They were really jealous of me because their dad was not in their life and mine was. And they held that against me. And they treated me like I was the outcast. But my dad only worked until like 5 or 6 at night, so he'd be here with me at night. And we'd hang out together, and I think that's where the resentment started with my sisters.
Emily and Ashley was mean to Megan because she had a different father than them, and they didn't want Megan to be in the picture.
Things just got worse between me and my sisters as I got older, and I just focused on spending time with my dad and being with him. He was my safe place, and I was happy when we were spending time together. And most of the time, he kept getting me whatever I wanted to eat. Pizza, chips, soda, fast food, especially since my dad didn't cook.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, and today we're checking in on Megan Davis. Come on down. You're our next contestant on The Scale Is Never Right. And I'll be your host for today, Seanofsteelyt. So she's 24 years old, 600 plus pounds, and she's in Illinois, I think what I just said. Yeah, Illinois. And yeah, that's pretty young to be getting up above 600 pounds. I don't know, so she must have been obese like her entire life from the time she was a child, if she's already that big at this age. Either that or she just went to the Hostess Hoedown and went crazy. So yeah, let's see what exactly she's got going on in her life. A red pickup truck, granny panties and lotion, and a whole lot of quilts. You robbed a TJ Maxx.
The first thing I think of when I get up in the morning is
Bob Evans, Pride Tiger pillow, old school cell phone looking thing on your side. I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff.
if today's gonna be the day that I lose my battle because my body finally gives out from my weight. Or will I be able to survive another day? Most days I feel like I won't, because with all the weight I have on me and the pain and aches it gives my whole body, I feel like
We do not have to zoom in on this lady's moose knuckle for the last friggin' time. It's driving me nuts. This shows me more pink box than walking out of a damn crumble. It's insane. And this is like female Peter Griffin.
a prisoner in my own body to the point where I have to live with my mom because I'm too big to even take care of myself on my own.
Megan does have a weight issue. Because of her weight, she can't do anything. She needs help, so she moved into my house so it could be a lot easier for her. But
Did you guys put up the cupcake wallpaper before or after the 600 pounds? Inquiring minds need to know this.
she has been doing less and less each day. She just constantly eats and eats. But I do fix a meal when she wakes up because I know she's hungry. And as a mother, I don't want her to go without it.
I can't physically get up and do stuff just because my body hurts so bad because of my weight.
Well, thank God, Donatella. She's going to go without for once. Like, we don't go without. I don't know who thinks that we get to this size by going without. That is just a wild stance to take.
Love to be independent and not have to rely on anyone. I mean, I know it's a burden on my mom, and I hate that feeling. And it's getting worse every day because I feel like my legs are getting weaker and weaker, and eventually one day they're just going to not be able to carry my weight. And all of a sudden I'll be immobile, and I'm dreading that. I wish I could change and be healthy and be happy with my body, but I can't, because the only thing that gives me any happiness is the same thing making me this way, eating food.
Okay, so another person that thinks that happy is found in a box of hash browns or a McDonald's breakfast sandwich, I don't know. It's a weird stance to take, but like all of us kind of, I guess all of them on the show kind of are at that point where they've just given up.
Good morning.
Mama,
How are you today?
good.
Let's go, mama. Back flaps and flapjacks, baby.
I'm fixing you some breakfast. Does that sound okay?
Okay. Yeah. I love to eat. After I get dressed, it's the first thing I want to do every single day. My mom makes me breakfast and I can't wait for it.
No kidding. How much bacon do you need? You guys like murked Peppa Pig or something. That's a lot of damn bacon.
It's one of the few things I get up for because it makes the pain go away.
Megan can't do anything like she used to be able to. And so she just eats for comfort. And I just want Megan to have a happy life, you know. So I let her eat and eat, you know, which I shouldn't, but I do.
You don't just let her eat and eat. You make all the damn food, Mom. I don't know why you have this disconnect. Like you're pumping country crock into her damn veins. I saw that big jar of butter, and I'm pretty sure they made that stuff to fatten up turkeys or fatten up pigs. Like it's something like that. You can Google it. I know that country crock came from something like that.
Eating is my favorite thing to do, and I know it's because food is a comfort mechanism for me. And when I eat, I feel a sense of love and a sense of fullness and accomplishment. And because of that, I feel that food is like my closest best friend. It always
These camera angles are driving me a little nuts. Also hearing the kind of smacking a little bit on this one. It's not as bad as the other ones. But if that camera slips and shoots down a little bit, I'm straight down this lady's fun tunnel. And I ain't trying to go there.
takes care of me no matter how bad my life is. It's everything to me.
Are you finished, honey?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go with me to the store?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
On days when I feel up to it, I go to the grocery store with my mom.
Asking a 600-pound person if they wanted to go to the grocery store is like asking a kid if they want to go to Disneyland.
And it's really the only thing I ever go out for anymore. And it's like Christmas Day for me. Being around all that food and all those options.
Who's under the mistletoe? Who's the damn elf on the shelf? I guess we can't sit on the shelf. We'll break it. That bobblehead's tilting. I wonder if that's a weight distribution thing. Bobblehead's still tipping on fofos or something.
Being in public is something I dread because of how people look at me and how hard it is for me to get around. And the only way I'm even able to handle it is that I use the motorized carts that they have. Without those, there'd be no way I'd be able to go with my mom.
Roll out. Got to hit that bakery. Roll out.
It's hard to describe the joy and excitement I feel every time I go into the grocery store. There's marshmallow Mars.
You want to get some?
Yeah.
Damn, that thing's lost a wheel or something. What'd you do to the damn wheel?
Ooh, chocolate marshmallow ones, Mom. It's the best place in the world to me, and I wish I could get everything I have a craving for.
Right now we've just got marshmallows, Oreos, and Cheese Whiz. All right, that is the card of champions.
But we can't afford that, so I have to be selective to make sure I get enough of what I want.
Here's these, honey. Okay. When we go grocery shopping, Megan will get upset with me when I tell her she shouldn't eat the sweets. You know, I'm trying to get her healthier snacks, like chips, but
She did not say healthier snacks like chips. Mama, you apparently are not very hip to this whole diet thing either. Maybe veggie straws. That'd be a little better.
Megan eats quite a bit of sweets, so we get candy, chocolate, chocolate cakes, cupcake, soda, couple things to make cookies. Sometimes it makes me sad because she needs to eat the healthier food, but Megan does have a sweet tooth.
Have a good day.
You too.
You guys just went around the whole store going, marshmallows, ooh, Mars, ooh, Code Red, Sunkissed. I think she got Diet Sunkissed, though, at least.
Once I feel like I have enough to at least last me for a little bit, the next thing is I just have to push myself a little longer to get home, because I know what's coming and I'm going to be able to eat something that lets me escape my life again.
You just got like 2 days worth of groceries for a 600-pounder, but Chips Ahoy, Oreos, she's gonna crush those same day, just like I used to do friggin' Nutter Butters, like the whole damn sleeve in one go, easy.
When it comes to eating, I can forget about my past and all the things that have hurt me and things other people have done to me that have led me here, that I wish I could change, but I can't.
We snuck off with, those look like Bugles. It might be some kind of Reese Pieces or something, but I don't know. My fat vision's telling me Bugles.
Growing up, I feel like things with my parents and me were always good, but that wasn't the case with my siblings. I have 2 half-sisters, Emily and Ashley, from my mom's previous marriage. And even
Ooh, everybody's here getting pretty overweight. The kid, I mean, she's fat from a young age, so what do you expect? She never had a healthy diet. Mom's overweight, dad's overweight, sister's overweight. What do you expect?
though they were my stepsisters, they were really jealous of me because their dad was not in their life and mine was. And they held that against me. And they treated me like I was the outcast. Our mom was a pharmacy technician and she had to work a lot, so she really wasn't home a lot.
So you're telling me that mom saw all these wildly unhealthy people coming in for medication every friggin' day and thought, yes, my daughter needs 15 things of Chips Ahoy. What a genius move, Mom. You're setting her on a path for success for sure.
But my dad only worked until like 5 or 6 at night, so he'd be here with me at night. And we'd hang out together, and I think that's where the resentment started with my sisters.
Emily and Ashley was mean to Megan because she had a different father than them, and they didn't want Megan to be in the picture.
Okay, we've had this conversation before, but siblings are mean to each other. It's just kind of normal. I probably have written like 5,000 times, I will not drown my brother on a paper or something.
They didn't like that.
Things just got worse between me and my sisters as I got older, and I just focused on spending time with my dad and being with him. He was my safe place, and I was happy when we were spending time together. And most of the time, he kept getting me whatever I wanted to eat. Pizza, chips, soda, fast food, especially since my dad didn't cook.
Okay, so she's saying that her dad loved her because he gave her all this food. What I'm hearing is, I need you to shut up, not make a lot of noise, just eat. That's what I'm hearing about her dad.
And I started to kind of think of my time with my dad as my time to eat. And because of that, by the time I was 5 or 6, I probably weighed about 250 pounds. My mom always tried to put me on diets.
What were they feeding you? Beef tallow in your friggin' bottle? 250 at 5 or 6? Oh my god, this is just wild.
But she was never around. And my dad just ignored the restrictions my mom put on my eating. So I kept getting bigger and putting on more weight, and got over 300 when I was 11. But that's when things changed in my life because my parents ended up getting a divorce then. And it seemed like it all happened suddenly. When my dad left, it was very, very hard for me because I was very, very close with my dad.
I always think it's really sad when there's a divorce and a kid takes it really hard, but at the same time, these parents have definitely been around a s'mores a couple times around a campfire, okay? They made a couple of those. Because she's at 300 pounds at 11, which is blowing me out of the friggin' water.
So I was devastated, and to make things a lot worse, with my dad gone now and my mom still working all the time, I had to be home alone with my sisters who were extremely mean to me. So I would eat whatever I wanted to try to make myself feel better.
I think Megan turned to food for comfort when
I'm gonna title this video Chubby Cinderella because she has mean stepsisters. That's Cinderella, right?
me and Megan's father got a divorce. Megan was really sad when her dad left because he was always here with her at the house, you know. I wasn't here a lot, so she'd get up in the cabinets and everything and get food and make food, and she was with food all the time.
So those years were the hardest for me with how bad it was at home and school. My high school experience was awful because I got made fun of every day for my weight.
School's brutal. Kids are mean. That's just like a fact of it, okay? Middle school, rough for me. High school wasn't rough for me at all. I had a good time in high school for sure. I was being a damn menace the whole time I was there. The principal shook my hand, said good riddance when I walked across the stage. Swear to God.
And I hated school. I never wanted to go because of that. It was like there was nowhere safe I could go anymore, except to food. And when I was 17, it got to be where I couldn't take it. So I just wanted to leave to be with my dad after that. And I asked him if I could come live with him, and he said I could. So I moved out of my mom's house and into his. I was not speaking to my mom at that time.
Ooh, rebel with a Reese cup, left home. Okay, so her dad let her eat whatever. So what I'm hearing is she wanted to go back to eating whatever, crush a whole plate of chocolate chip and snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle is by far the superior cookie.
And so I was very thankful to be back with my dad. But you know, being back with him, there were no restrictions on my eating. So by the time I got out of high school over the next year, I was close to 600 pounds. My plan after that was to get a job to try and get a place of my own. But that was hard for me to do at that weight because I couldn't stand.
What do you expect at 600 pounds out of high school? A Taco Bell test taster? Like, there's not many jobs. You probably could work security, though. My big ass did that for a little while. You just gotta sit there and stare at a door. It's really like optimal fat job.
So all I've been able to do are sit-down jobs where I don't have to stand or be active. And that's made it hard to make much of a living to where I could get out on my own. So I kept living with my dad. Dating at my size is very, very hard because a lot of guys don't like the look of a bigger girl.
Not true. Look at Amberlynn Reed. She found somebody that will spank her with Twizzlers or whatever and wants to just feed her a bunch of food. Just like her ex, they got to 1,000 pounds and kicked the bucket. And they had to probably, I don't want to get morbid with it, but how do you bury a 1,000-pound person? With a backhoe and a piano box is what I think happens. Or they light you on fire and just cremate you. And then there's grease fires, apparently, at crematoriums because people get too big.
But I met someone online who I started to see, but who wasn't the best influence on me. He started becoming mentally abusive, and I kept spiraling out of control with my life.
Not good. I always say it's kind of up to the father to show you how you should be treated. And don't let people walk all over you because there are guys out there that'll treat you like trash. There's women out there that'll treat you like trash. Really, you get that example from your parents. At least that's my opinion. Some of you might differ on that.
Not just with my eating, but I started to party some too, and fell in with a bad crowd where I was drinking and doing other things.
What the hell were you doing? Meth and mashed potatoes? You're 600 pounds. No, she couldn't have done any uppers. It had to be straight downers, right? Downers, Debbie Down, I don't know, little Debbie Downers.
So I was getting to a really bad place, and I just kept going on that road, and eventually I realized I had to stop. And I called my mom and asked her if I could move back with her, and she said I could. I was 20 then, and my sisters had moved out of her house, so our relationship got a little better after that. But it's still a little strained because of everything, and I'm still not on talking terms with my sisters.
Oh my God, Cinderella, I just realized what the hell you were doing. You just took like 75% of the cookies and you're out of there. She's going back to the Bat Cave, guys, just to go balls wild on these things.
Moving in with my mom again did help me to start to get my life back on track in a lot of ways. But not with my eating, because that's never changed, to the point now where I'm 24 and I'm probably over 600 pounds. And over the last 4 years, I've just had one medical...
Let me see, okay? I can tell. She's definitely 600 pounds. I judge by doorways. If you block up the whole doorway and have to do the chubby Cupid slide through that puppy, like sideways, and she punched a hole in the wall. What, somebody take her cookie plate? That's how I know you're that fat, though, when you have to slide through it.
issue after the other.
Megan is 24 and she's on like 9 medications a day.
Damn.
She started out with high blood pressure, and then from there she was hospitalized 3 years ago for blood clots, 50 to 75 blood clots that went through her heart to her lungs.
And that wasn't a wake-up call? My damn kidneys shut down, and that was my wake-up call. So what does it take? What does it have to get to for you to be like, damn, this is getting intense. It's time to like make a run at a better life?
That could have been the end, you know? But after the blood clots, she did not stop eating the wrong things. So I'm just afraid one of these days that I may go in there and she won't be there.
I know my health is really bad now because the more I move, my breathing gets worse and worse. I don't have a life because how my weight has kept me from it. Since I was young, I've always wanted to be a pediatric nurse.
I always call that OOD, obese oxygen deprivation. I don't know if that's a real term, but it should be, or I just made up something genius.
But honestly, if I went to nursing school and I got an RN degree, I wouldn't be able to stand on my feet for 12 hours. So my weight is keeping me from that. And it's keeping me from meeting someone and having a family. My doctors always told me I can't conceive because of my weight.
I don't know, did you try when you were doing the whole tweakers and Twinkies thing? Was there any run it trying to have a family?
And now my weight is keeping me from seeing my dad because a couple years ago he got sick and he had to go into a rehab center, but it's 30 to 45 minutes away, so it's too much for me because the car ride there, my feet fall asleep while driving, and it just is a struggle with me getting in and out of the car a lot.
Are you kidding me? You just hustled your ass to the grocery store so quick for marshmallows, Sunkissed, Code Red, Chips Ahoy Hoy. What do you mean you can't go 30 minutes to see your dad? You are a terrible daughter.
Because it wears me out really easily.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does. So my weight has just about taken everything from me. The only thing left is for it to completely take my health, to where some part of my body stops and I die. And I know I'm close to that happening. And
Close to death, guys. We gotta have a pizza party real quick. There might not be another. Like, this is 600-pound logic. You just eat whatever because you're like, all right, well, shit, we're already here. It's pretty much done. Like, we've just totally given up. I've been here, so I get it, but I still feel bad watching it. Like, it's still funny to me. Like, I'm making fun of myself watching this because I feel like I've done this.
unless something like a miracle happens to stop it. And if I don't figure out something somehow to change, then I won't even have a chance. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive much longer at this weight. I just want to break through and, get out of the situation that I'm in and become healthier and actually have a life to live.
Well, couple more cookies. They'll be changing your diapers because you won't be able to reach certain places. So keep going, Cookie Monster. You've got it.
I just can't continue to live like this. It's a living hell.
If Megan doesn't lose the weight, she won't be around. And that's very, very, very scary. I just hope she can get the help, because if I lost Megan, I couldn't handle it at all. I don't even want to think of it, you know.
So I have to find a way to change really soon, because I feel like if I let things get any worse, then I won't be here any longer.
Like, watching her sad, obviously not what I want, right? I don't want to see anybody in this sunken, just sad, defeated place. But watching it while they did, like, they voiced over this while she was shoveling friggin' noodles. What do you expect? TLC are geniuses with the way they just clipped this up. Because I doubt she was given this friggin' interview thinking they were going to put it over her murdering, like, a pizza and then eating a whole tray of cookies.
So if I don't lose weight, I'm just gonna continue eating and eventually kill myself. And at this point, I'm just really, really scared that I'm not gonna make it.
You know how friggin' heartbreaking that is? She's 24, acting like she has no life left to live.
She can get a better life. Talk to the doctor, get the surgery, you know, so she can live just like a normal person. So we've did diets, we've did exercise, but it didn't work with her, so this is Megan's last chance.
It's also kind of funny that her, like, pooch is sticking out of that pea coat, or I think it's called a pea coat. I don't know what the hell a pea coat is. I'm not that civilized or fancy or whatever.
I think my biggest fear right now is what Dr. Now is going to tell me. Because if I get to Houston and Dr. Now says he can't help, it will be like a death sentence. I know he wants to help people who are my size, but you never can know what issues there could be or reasons he can't help me.
Bite your tongue, super morbidly obese pizza pounder. Dr. Now is the savior of fat kind. Do not ever doubt him again.
So it's just my biggest fear. And I'm trying to keep my mind off it and stay positive. 13 hours and 4 minutes.
That's not too bad.
But I need something to eat before we get on the freeway. Food makes everything better.
I want a home-style chicken sandwich.
Anything else?
I want 4 of the chicken wraps.
For the love of God, is this Wendy's? Are we stopping at Wendy's on the way? Well, I guess this is how we really think. Like, let's just get it all out of the way. We're going there to weigh in anyway. Might as well as eat every freaking cookie in the state.
And a large french fry.
And a large french fry.
Anything else after all that?
That'll be it.
That is 1856. Next one now.
Thank you. And can I have some ranch packets, please?
And your phone number. I'm trying to get me a couple free fries later.
Thank you.
I can always count on food to help me, but I'm gonna try to take it out of my life as much as I can. And I know it's gonna be hard for me because food is the only thing that makes me feel all the ways I wanna feel.
So hold on. You pull away from where you got the food. Imagine if that was your house. You just look outside and see a 600-pound person with french fries on their stomach and like a bowl of ranch. What are you thinking?
And that's why I've never been able to do it. So that means something like gastric bypass that physically stops me from giving in is the only hope I have to change. Because without the surgery, I won't be able to do it. And that's why Dr. Now is the only chance I even have left. And I have to get this help or I'm just gonna be waiting around my house to die.
I'm really hoping at some point in this episode, she starts to believe in herself because, like, every one of us has forgotten what it's like to believe in ourselves. Maybe some of you watching this have forgot what it's like to believe in you, but just always bet on you because you can do amazing things if you just believe in yourself again.
I just really hope that we can get there as quickly as we can and that it's worth it in the end. We've just about made it to a good halfway point, but I'm really ready to get something to eat and get out so I can stretch and get some food and hopefully rest soon. There's a barbecue place, pizza, Ooh, they have wings.
Great idea. Get the bariatric barbecue meal. That's always on Dr. Now's. That's going to be low carb, technically, if you get no barbecue sauce on it.
What do you think?
That's great.
I guess you could just park here to go get the order.
I saw something funny at the grocery store the other day. I was walking out. I thought somebody was honking the damn horn at me. Turns out, Jack Russell Terrier. Owner went into the friggin' grocery store. He was just there hammering that horn. It was funny as hell. I tried to get a video. I couldn't get it.
Doing this is hard, but I'm really proud of how I've handled it. But it is a lot for me, and it's more activity and excitement than I've had in years.
This really smells good and looks great, Megan. It smells good.
It does smell good.
Excitement levels 10,000 apparently. Barbecue, road trip, all these fast food joints. She's having the time of her friggin' life. Wait till you get the doctor now. This party, these streamers are about to start falling.
Megan, I'm gonna go in and check in and we'll pull around closer to our room.
Okay.
I'll be back.
That's kind of sad. Mom's not going to get any ribs if she leaves the damn car right now, especially with it sitting still. She's going to sit here and hammer all of those.
I'm really ready to rest and hopefully do the same things tomorrow and make it all the way to Houston. I just hope it's all worth it once we get there and that Dr. Now helps me. Because my big fear is that me and my mom could end up having to come all the way back home with no options.
That's just a bunch more excitement apparently. Throw a party, get a couple of nacho party packs, taco party packs at Taco Bell.
Did you get it all settled?
Yeah, I got a room on first floor for it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, room 102.
So I'm still just trying to stay positive and just stay focused on doing what I need to get there.
Well, with this damn hotel, we're looking for another tweaker to play tiddlywinks with. This place does not look all that freaking great. Yep, not a good place, but maybe your future husband's in the, room over.
And hope that it all works out. I'm already hurting, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. But for now, I just need to eat and rest and try to prepare myself to do this again.
Here, honey. Go ahead.
So I'm really sore and hurting a lot. But my mom and me stocked up on a lot of snacks to help keep me distracted from how my body feels, so I can keep going even though it's really uncomfortable.
Well, Sarah Lee apparently is a pain reliever, and I'm pretty sure that's what that snack cake is. This is just so, ass backwards way of thinking right now, but 600-pound logic.
My appointment was tomorrow, but me and my mom wanted to make sure that we made it on time. So we gave ourselves a good cushion just in case. But since we were early, we called Dr. Now and asked him if I could come today, and he said I could.
600 pounds more cushion for the pushing.
So hopefully we'll be there soon and it'll all go well.
See how many sugars and carbs is in it.
45 sugars. And carbs 71.
That's a lot of sugar and a lot of carbs.
That'll definitely blow Dr. Now's diet for the next friggin' week.
As hard as it's been, this has been an amazing trip. It's the first time I feel like I've actually seen some of the world with my own eyes. And it's inspired me to want to get out there and do more. But I have to lose the weight to do that. And hopefully, this is going to be a big step towards getting my life back.
Just two gals on the road, checking out every fast food joint and every golden arch we pass.
This is so awesome being in Texas.
Pretty cool, Megan.
Maybe you can find you a Texan, Mom.
Go to Bucky's, get you some beaver nuts. I'm sure there's a bunch of Texans there. Bucky's is freaking delicious. I don't know what it is about that brisket sandwich, but if you've never been to Bucky's before, you pass one. Not if you're on a friggin' diet, okay? But if you want to blow your diet, Bucky's for the win.
You better have a lot of money.
I ain't looking for no man. I just want to do me.
Well, you gotta get a job first.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to school though.
Mom just smacks you in the face with a hefty dose of reality. Yeah, but you gotta get a job first. Why do we gotta do that? I live with you, Mom, with the cupcakes on the wall and the bacon in the pan.
To be a pediatric nurse.
That'd be wonderful.
I have so many dreams for my life that food and my weight have taken from me. And I'm ready to fight to change this and live like I want before it's too late for me and I can't.
That's about right. Like morbid MLK. I have a dream, but it's usually a dream sickle when you're 600 pounds. Hopefully she can get everything she wants. I want her to get everything she wants. I want everybody to get everything they want. It's just reality doesn't work that way. You don't try, you don't put forth any effort, you don't get it.
And you have the jitters.
The closer I get, the more and more nervous I get.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And I'm about to find out what my current weight is. So I'm nervous about that and about how all this is gonna go. Because I really need help and I'm hoping I get it today. And that my weight is still at least around 600 and not too far over.
Like the same weight as me. Except the first time I stood on a scale, it was at home, and the scale said, and I thought, this mother's friggin' growling at me. So I thought the scale caught rabies or something.
At least my weight is still around where I thought it was. So that's a positive in a way, I guess. The problem is I'm still over 600 pounds, and I know I'm only gonna get bigger if I don't change. So that.
Alright, well at least she's Mrs. Brightside. This is apparently that's a good weigh-in.
That's why it's so important that I get Dr. Now's help today.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Doctor.
I'm doing okay. How y'all doing?
Another idea. He goes outside and checks the wrappers in the car when they get there. Oh my god, I should be a producer.
Good.
All right. I'm Dr. Nowzaradan, and you are
Megan
Megan. All right. And where are you coming from, Megan?
from Illinois.
Illinois. All right. A long way from here. How do you get down here?
We drove.
That's a long drive, isn't it?
It was, definitely.
You feeling okay after that?
I'm sore, but I'm okay.
Okay. Well, that's good. So, who's this young lady with you?
This is my mom, Donna.
It's the return of the Mac, Dr. Now edition.
Okay. Well, how you doing?
I'm fine, doctor.
All right. Good to meet you, too. So you are 604 pounds and BMI of almost 87. And you're only 24, huh?
Yes.
She's got to be pretty tall, actually, because I was the same weight, and I was 73.8 on the BMI.
That's a lot of weight to gain at such a young age. So, have you always been overweight?
Yeah, I have. I've been overweight since I was probably about 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been overweight.
Since I was knee-high to a grasshopper and Mom was putting Crisco in my bottle.
Okay. And you have high blood pressure?
Yes.
And you're taking some blood thinner?
Yes.
So, what happened with that? You had the blood clot?
Yeah, in 2017 and 18, I was hospitalized with DVTs in my legs, and I had 50 to 75 in my lungs. And ever since then, I've been on blood thinners.
That's a very serious health issue to have at your weight.
In your 20s, you had 75 blood clots? That's friggin' wild. Her health is really bad, apparently.
All right, so you're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8 Milky Ways in my bank account.
8 medication like somebody with the 40s and 50s. So this is not a good situation. And at this point, you think you're gonna make it to 30?
No, not if I don't get your help.
So if you realize that, then what seems to be your biggest challenge with your eating habit?
I snack a lot.
Snack a lot. Have you figured out the most of your problem is because of your weight?
Yes. All of my health problems is due to my weight.
Okay.
Probably doesn't help to hold marshmallows in your pillowcase or anything, or go to the store every couple days with your mom and buy every cookie in the joint, but at least she knows it's all fat related.
And why are you continuing to do something you know is making that worse and killing you?
Um, Honestly, I don't have an answer for you, doctor. I don't know.
Temporary insanity. Taco Bell is good.
You don't know. That's your answer? Because you're 600 pounds, you have high blood pressure and blood clot, and you're in blood thinner and blood pressure medication, and all your issues are because of your weight and you snacking, and you haven't figured out why. Did I
Yeah.
get it right?
You did.
Okay, so we got one element of behavioral problem that we need to overcome. And we got a long way to go to get you to that point that you'll be safe to consider weight loss surgery.
Just my friends Sarah Lee and me. What is that from? Shiny teeth that sparkle. I forget.
So let's see how the abdomen hang around.
Yeah, it hangs low.
Does your fupa hang low? Can you drag it on the floor? Can you tie it in a knot? Can you tie it in a bow? Can you throw it over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Does your fupa hang low?
And that is a lower part of your abdomen, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's hang and very low. Cause a lot of issues with your mobility too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Her belly button's turned into a belly butt too. Kinda the perfect shape too. Damn, Nicki Minaj, eat your heart out.
Okay. All right. Okay. So it's very important you start losing as much weight as you can right now. Otherwise, you're not going to make it to 30.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Also, if I was her, I would be posting videos on TikTok of me smacking my belly butt and just posting them. I think one of the first videos I ever posted on TikTok was shake that Laffy Taffy, and I just jiggled my fat. I thought it was funny as shit.
And so the first step to do that is for you to start a diet and exercise plan that I'm going to give you,
Okay.
which means you only eat 3 times a day
Okay.
and no snacking.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the diet is going to keep you at a 1,200 calorie a day limit, but focus on the food that are high protein and low carb. Okay?
Okay.
And it's very important for you to get as much weight off of your system as soon as possible, because the way right now you are looking at your background and history, you got so many health issues that are typical of people in 40s or 50s with a poor health. So, this is a very accelerated aging process from obesity that we had to reverse some of that.
Kind of crazy to think that just eating all those friggin' marshmallows and cookies could age you like 20 years, but she's not in good shape at all.
You still may be a very high risk for considering surgery, even if you lose a lot of weight. But the only chance you have is to lose as much weight as you can, as fast as you can, to get to a much healthier place. Okay?
Right.
So you have a lot of work to do to get to that point. I want you to stick with the diet, and if you do that, you're going to be able to lose 40 pounds easily each month. So over the next 2 months, I want you to lose 80 pounds, okay?
Okay.
So you need to start to make a lot of changes if you want to save your life. And those changes need to be made now because you're running out of time.
Okay.
Okay? But this is not going to be easy. And you're going to need the help and support of those in your house with you to be able to do this.
Okay.
Nobody said it was going to be easy, but if her mom keeps cooking for her and she's not taking over the cooking part of it, and mom's idea of healthy is a bag of effing chips besides cookies, I think we're screwed. We're going to hell in a handbasket. This one might not go good at all.
So do you live with your mom?
Yeah.
So it's only 2 of you in the household?
Yes.
Okay. So is your mom your enabler, or is it helping you to change your eating habit?
She definitely helps me because she's diabetic, so she Watches what she eats a lot.
Yeah, she watches it go in her mouth and your mouth. I don't think either of you are exactly the picture of friggin' health, but alright, Cinderella, we're gonna find your friggin' glass slipper and you're gonna sail off into the sunset.
So actually she helps me.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure that's accurate, but the only way you're going to be able to do this is if you take responsibility for your food choices and
Maybe hamburger helps me, but that's it.
start to make the changes you need. And that means you don't get mom to bring you anything to eat, okay?
Okay.
You get it yourself. So you both understand that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I need to lose weight too, I know, doctor.
Well, I'm going to give you stuff to read every night. I'm going to give you a copy for you too, so
Okay.
you'll have a proper understanding what she needs. But you need to make healthy adjustments too, because it's going to be very hard for one person in the household
Right,
to eat
yeah.
properly and the other person.
Oh, I plan on eating with her like she needs to eat.
Alright, so read the bariatric bedtime story, okay? And she's doing the typical mom thing where she acts like, she's in way worse shape and tries to take like some of the heat off her daughter. I think so many parents do that. Like, I need help too, blah, blah. No, you don't. Not 605 pounds worth of it as bad as she does.
That would be good, because Megan needs to do this now. So, Megan, it's very important that you change your eating habit now,
Okay.
because you're running out of time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So no snacking and no sugary drink and no chips, and you gotta eat healthy,
Okay.
which means high protein and with a lot of greens on salad, okay?
Okay.
Okay? So make those changes right now and start doing some exercises. And 2 months, lose 80 pounds, okay? That should be an easy goal for you, okay?
Okay, 2 months, 80 pounds, not that lofty of a goal for somebody that big. I can honestly say, same size as me, most I ever lost in a month, 35. So I'm not sitting here trying to be like, oh, I did so freaking good, because I did not at first, okay? But this look on her face right now tells me that there is some snickerdoodles in her future, because this does not look like a happy face.
Okay.
But the more you can lose, the better, because we've got a lot of health issues that we need to consider. And the only way to address that is for you to lose a lot of weight.
Okay.
Megan, nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, doctor.
And hope we'll see you soon. Okay?
Yes.
Great.
But she's, 24 years old, right? So even if she doesn't think it right now, sky's the limit for you. You're 24 years old. You haven't even wasted that much friggin' time. By the time I actually got into the program, I was 30. Now I'm 35. And yeah, I wasted a lot of years. You still have those years.
It's been about a week since my initial appointment with Dr. Now, and me and my mom have both been trying to adapt to the new diet. But it's very strict, and nothing's on it that I like. But I'm not letting that scare me off or make me less determined.
Sugar, you can use artificial sweeteners, okay. And, alright, candy, cookies, cake. Yeah, this is what I would expect to see on a low carb, low calorie diet. Just, if you guys want Dr. Now's diet, just screenshot this. This is going to be about it. Eat a bunch of meat, stay away from cheese, a lot of greens.
Me and my mom are just working on understanding it.
There's a lot of stuff that we need to cut out, but we can do it.
Yeah, I just want him to know that I'm really serious.
Oh, shit, there's a giant jug of sugar back there. How much sweet tea? Oh, that's probably freaking Kool-Aid, right? Let's get rid of the sugar. Kick the jug out of the door.
It's about it. I'm done living a living hell.
I know. Did you want me to fry a little bit of bacon so you can put it in your salad?
Yeah, you can.
Well, fuck me to tears, Mom. Didn't see that coming. We're on a low-calorie diet. Let's fry some frickin' bacon.
This is a lot to take in and change, but I'm gonna do my best. Because I know this is my last chance. So I'll make the diet adjustments I need, and I also plan to start doing the exercises. But I figure I need to find a gym for that, but I've never been to one, so I'm gonna have to start figuring that out.
You don't need a gym. Work out in your prison gym at home like I do. I need to get a gym membership, though, because there's a bunch of machines I don't have. that I can't just do with the couple free weights I have laying around. So I need to find a gym, or I need to find a trainer in Frederick, Maryland. If you're a trainer in Frederick, Maryland, hit me up.
There's a lot of change for me, and there's a part of me that just wants to freak out and say, what am I doing? But I'm not letting myself have carbs or sugars. I'm just...
Yeah, just 2 pounds of friggin' bacon. You guys just killed Babe. This is game over right now. That's gotta be like 2,000 calories of bacon.
focus on protein and just eat as much of that as I need to get rid of those cravings. You want some cheese on yours or no? And hopefully when I go back to see Dr. Now, all that will pay off with my weight loss so I can get weight loss surgery. Because it's still the only chance I have. So I'm giving this everything I got.
We just made a 2,000 calorie salad because she put ranch all over it, a softball sized thing of cheese, and about probably 2 pounds of bacon.
I just really hope it's enough.
That's what she said.
And that I should be at my goal today. But I don't know what the scale's gonna show. And that's the only thing I'm nervous about. I definitely know I made progress, because there's more distance between my stomach and the steering wheel now. And I was able to handle the trip a little bit better this time.
Isn't it funny how we judge progress? Like, yeah, I didn't slam my head into the car quite as hard getting in, so I must have lost about 2 inches off the love handles. That's gotta be like 100 friggin' pounds.
It just needs to be enough to get weight loss surgery today.
Megan?
That was a half smile. You guys have screenshotted her smiling before because I'm just convinced that she doesn't do it. But yes, she does smile occasionally.
At my last appointment a couple months ago, I was at 604, and I was supposed to lose 80 pounds. So my goal was to get below 524 today, and I'm really hoping I did that.
Oh, shit. How many pounds of bacon are we talking here? 15 pounds, even if she did lazy keto. Nah, there's a couple Sara Lees in that puppy. Yep, she had to eat that whole jar of sugar just to lose 15, honestly. I mean, it's crazy.
I did okay.
You did fine.
That's a laxative for us. That's cleaning out your system. I'm on a liver detox right now. Not pretty.
That's disappointing. I'm glad I lost weight, but I thought it'd be more. So I'm really disappointed and worried now because I wanted to make Dr. Now proud and show him how ready I am. But even with how hard I worked, that still didn't happen.
But you gotta take the non-scale victories. You can steer the car without your fupa or your gun. So you're making strides here, baby. Strides. You're doing great.
And I'm so scared of losing this chance that Dr. Now gave me.
Hello.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. All right. So, Megan, how you been?
Good.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. But your weight loss, unfortunately, isn't the same.
She's just gonna say, like, I friggin' did great. I don't know what happened. Because you were hogging down in Quahog here, Peter Griffin.
In 2 months, you lost 14 pounds. All right. So what happened?
I don't know. I worked hard, but the time passed really fast, and I wasn't able to lose enough.
Yes, time flies when you have fun, huh? But that's not an explanation for not doing the diet. So
Is she really gonna use the time traveler excuse? Like she jumped into the... Alright, Megan, you are losing me for sure. I'm rooting for you right now, but less root beer.
you want to tell me what happened?
Well, I've been drinking diet soda instead of water.
Diet soda is not healthy, but it doesn't cause any weight gain because it doesn't have a calorie. It has a lot of sodium, but it's not the source of your calorie intake. So what are you eating that is?
I have like
Bacon, 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 barbecue, sugar. Like she's eating a lot of calories. Maybe she doesn't realize it right now, but she friggin' is.
not to eat, and probably the items had a lot of sodium in them.
The sodium is not going to contribute to your weight. If you cut back on how many calories you're eating, then you're going to tap into calorie that you stored in the form of fat. So your body burns fat and you lose weight. But that didn't happen. So it means you're still eating around 5,500 to 6,000 calories a day. And even if you only cut back to 2,000 calories a day instead of 1,200,
Look at Mom, just kind of dazed and shocked. Huh? 6,000? We were trying our best.
and you're 600 pounds, you would have still lost 50 to 60 pounds easily in 1 month. Okay?
Okay.
So 14 pounds for that is not really that significant weight loss, okay? And you don't seem to get the urgency of needing as much weight off of you as possible.
Which is the worst part because what, 24, 75 freaking blood clots went to our lungs? What's your wake up call? What's your rock bottom moment?
Because your body has already deteriorated to a dangerous point. And it's going to keep getting worse until you don't make it, unless you lose a lot of weight soon. So it's very important you understand that and start doing what you need.
Okay.
She's posturing right now. This is an intimidation thing, Dr. Now. Do not bow down. She's trying to make you look small. Don't cower.
So tell me what kind of changes you have made in your eating habit.
So I used to eat like a lot of fried foods and a lot of like pastas and a lot of carbs.
Forget about what you used to. Tell me what changes you making now. What are you eating now?
Look, you find me somebody that's not absolutely friggin' in love with carbs, and I mean, carbs taste good. That's the problem, right?
I eat like chef salads a lot. I eat like the beef jerky sticks with cheese, cottage cheese.
Some of that is not great choices. But how many times you eat in a day?
15.
Sometimes I'll eat 3 times, but sometimes I'll just eat twice a day.
Mom's looking at her like you lying, hussy.
Any snacking?
No snacking.
So no snacking, no soda, no sugary drink.
Nope.
Okay. If all that is accurate, then the issue is you're still eating too much of everything. And you need to drastically cut back even more. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. What about your activity? Have you made any progress with that?
I've been getting up and moving more. I haven't actually exercised because we don't belong to a gym or anything because it's really cold in Illinois, so like we can't.
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like with diabetes when the fridge is 1,000 miles away?
Walk outside.
So you don't have to go to gym to exercise. You can do some exercise at home. Didn't I give you an exercise plan?
You did.
Did you read that section for exercise?
She just looked at him like you've lost your effing mind, Doctor. Now, exercise at home? Why?
I did. Yes.
Did you see those exercises?
I did.
But you didn't do them?
I haven't did them, no.
I don't know. Buy a hula hoop, do the fupa hula hoopa, get a Tinder, or do Tinder cardio, something. Let's get to work here, Megan.
So what's the use of giving you guidance and information if you don't follow it?
I still have it and I read it.
How much of did you read?
I've read it like partially.
Well, we're screwed. I knew she wasn't doing the bariatric bedtime thing. You're going straight on the naughty list. Coal instead of chocolate.
True.
So you really haven't read it very much carefully, right?
No, I probably should go back over it and read it thoroughly.
Yes, you should. Because you have to do the work or nothing's going to change. You get that?
Yes.
You got that too, Mom?
Yes.
Mom lost any weight in past...
I've lost maybe a couple pounds.
I'm telling you, if you step in Dr. Now's office, you are in the firing line. We saw that did not work out well with Aaron's wife. She stormed right out of that sucker. She had enough. And she was like, I am a little overweight. 300 pounds? I read the comments. You ladies seem to be on consensus that she's pushing 500. I cannot judge fat that well. Got too damn fat. I'm fat blind at this point. Ray Charles at the Reese's, I can't see.
She's not the best doctor sometimes.
Well, all she needs to be is support for you right now. Because your situation is still very serious and you're running out of time. So you need to do this now, Megan.
I will.
I hope so. But keep working harder to lose more weight.
Oh no, she's clenching a fist. Doctor, now? I think now's the time to back off. The posturing has gone a little bit further.
Back on the amount you're eating and start doing exercise and push yourself to do more. And lose at least 80 pounds over the next 2 months. But the more you can lose, the better. Okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you in 2 months. All right, nice to see you again.
Awesome. Thank you.
You know who she's reminding me of right now? Kind of like posturing like that? Johnny Elbows. Anybody know who that guy is? The one that was like a creep and said he was at the park and said the 11-year-old girl had a cute butt. It is disgusting.
If you
I
need
see
anything,
you,
give me a
doctor.
call.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, hey, at least I didn't gain weight.
I know.
We're just gonna work harder next time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Glass half full of chocolate milk. At least she's looking at the bright side. You don't have to always be negative because this is such a negative place, but you do have to joke around and kind of roll with the punches, especially if you're not going to get it right at first and F it up a whole bunch like I did. You got to be able to laugh at yourself a little bit.
I got rid of everything that I was eating that had sodium in it. And I've also tried to cut back on how much I've been eating. So I feel like I'm doing even better this time.
She didn't listen to Dr. Now at all when he was like, the salt will not affect it. Your calories or whatever making this not work out the way it should.
And I'm hoping that has led me to making more progress like I need. But I also know I need to be doing my exercises. So me and my mom have been researching to find a good gym. And I'm trying one out that my mom found that looks good from the pictures. And it comes with a free trainer on your first visit.
I'm actually pretty freaking shocked she's at the gym right now. I did not expect this. Okay, maybe she'll do friggin' great.
So I'm a little nervous but excited about trying this today. Because I've never done anything like this.
You're Megan?
Hi.
Welcome to the Lockup Gym.
Yes,
I'm John.
thank you.
I got a little bit of workout set up for you.
Okay.
You just kind of tell me how each individual exercise feels, and we'll just kind of work off of that.
Okay.
It's not gonna feel great pushing 600 pounds, but give credit where credit's due. Walking into a gym at this size is a very anxiety-producing thing. So hats off to Megan. At least she's doing it.
Okay? Let's go ahead and head on down to the gym.
This is a little intimidating, but I'm hoping I can handle it all and none of it's too much for me.
Not gonna make a that's what she said joke, but she was wheezing on the way down the steps, so not a great start.
So get a seat right there on the bench.
Okay.
I'm gonna raise this up just a little bit.
Okay.
And just down and out. This right here will mainly just tighten up the back. It's gonna be low weight with a lot of reps.
Does it look like she's tightening up her back, or does it look like she's smacking herself in the fupa right now? Because I don't see the back tightening part. Mom's chilling in the background.
I know how important it is for me to lose as much weight as I can, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes and work as hard as I can to show Dr. Now I can handle weight loss surgery. So far, this isn't as bad as I was dreading, but it's starting to get a little tougher the more I do it.
I don't think I'd be comfortable with this exercise. I do not want to put balls on my chin, but all right.
Okay.
It's like burning.
Yeah, take a break. We're gonna go to a cardio machine that I want you to try out.
I've let too much of my life pass me by already.
Aren't you supposed to hold those? I think you're supposed to hold those. Maybe I haven't spent enough time in gyms or working out, but I'm pretty sure you don't just lean back, recline, and do it, right?
I don't want to lose any more time or miss out on more. I want to get out in the world and do all the things I've dreamed of my whole life. And that's what's motivating me right now. Because I know if I do this, then so many things will change and be possible for me.
I'll take those back from you
Okay.
and let you rest up.
Yeah, my arms, I think they're gonna fall off.
At least Megan's like, she's a dreamer. She wants to see the positive. I really hope the diet goes way better at the next visit, because right now, she's doing uncomfortable things. I give her credit for that.
Well, thanks for joining us today at the lockup gym.
Yes,
Nice
I will
meeting you.
see you
Okay.
soon,
Okay.
hopefully.
Hopefully. Sounds like she's just gonna run the hell out of here. Why do you call it the lockup gym? You been in prison before or something?
Recently, things have been a little harder, and I'm struggling a little bit. I'm just as determined, and I'm still trying as hard as I have been. And I feel like it's been paying off because I can do more and be more active before I hit my wall. But my mom found a scale online that goes up to like 1,000 pounds. So we got it, and I started using it recently.
Oh my god, it's the talking one I see in all the YouTube videos. That thing's gotta be made for cattle, right? It goes up to 1,000 friggin' pounds?
I'm just hoping that it's not really accurate right now, because I've been working really hard to lose more, and it shows I haven't really lost more weight.
Oh shit, we gained. This thing better have got like knocked off in the mail or something. I swear, this thing better be like way off calibration somehow.
So I just don't understand why it's not paying off. I know I haven't been perfect with every choice, but that's mostly been because my mom started eating things that weren't on the diet. So
Well, we love an accountability queen. Apparently she's gonna take that crown too.
I'm a little frustrated at my mom for that, because I don't feel like I have her support as much as I did in the beginning. So I told Dr. Now I just need a little more time before I come back for my next appointment so I can get to my goal. I just can't take much longer. So I have to figure this out before it's too late, because I can't mess up my chance.
That's what she said last time too. The time just kind of flew by. She didn't see it go. Like, okay, she's dragging her feet. It's understandable. She's 24. I don't know, man. She's kind of at death's door too, but the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave, so hopefully she gets it.
It gave me a goal of losing 80 pounds, so I need to be down to 510 to meet that. But my scale at home says that I'm only down to 555. So I'm just hoping it's wrong and that it's a lot closer to where I need to be.
A little bit country, need to lay off the rolls.
That's disappointing.
What are you talking about? That's a hell of a lot less than the talking scale said it before when you were at home.
Looks like my scale was pretty much accurate. I just don't understand it. I should be losing a lot more. But at least I had a good drop in weight this time, so that's something.
I thought the scale at home said 592. So, alright, they were just misleading us for sure.
And I'm really hoping Dr. Now sees that as evidence of how hard I'm working. But I'm really scared because I don't know what he's gonna say.
Hello.
Hi.
Doc.
I can tell you what he's going to say. You only lost 30 pounds, and he's going to be pissed off.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm good, thank you. All right, Megan, you have made some progress, huh?
I have.
So what changes you have made in your eating habit?
I've been watching my sodium really closely.
Your sodium. Okay.
Yes.
You got hung up on my explanation of sodium last time. So what do you mean you're watching your sodium?
She's seriously hung up on this whole salt retaining water thing. That's like the least of your worries when you're this big. You can lose weight with some damn salt, okay? That's not going to hold you back that much.
Because I retain water really bad on my feet. So in the last appointment, you pointed it out as something I shouldn't be eating.
Oh, sweet. Cinderella just turned into Moby Dick. She's retaining water now. It's water weight. The Nikado excuse.
So I try to watch my sodium intake because sodium, of course, retains
How about
water.
calorie intake? Are you watching those?
I have watched my calorie intake.
Okay. Because you didn't fully listen to me last time, since what I said was that sodium is not the same as calories. So low sodium is good, but it's not going to help you lose weight if you're not reducing the amount you eat. So that's not a factor in your weight loss, okay?
Okay.
And it's not going to make you swell to the point that become a factor with what the scale says for you, not that you weight. You understand that?
Okay. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It's a factor. Don't get me wrong. People get on me about my salt intake, but not that big a friggin' factor, okay? Not when you're pushing 600. It's not that big a factor.
So what else did you change?
I've also been walking a lot more. I take my dogs on my dog on walks.
Okay, so that's another change that is positive, but not much of a factor with your weight loss.
Hold on. Where the hell's the dog been this whole episode? I've yet to see a dog. Have you guys had him in a crate this whole damn time?
And here's my concern. Even though I'm glad you lost more, it's nowhere near the goal I gave you, and it took you twice as long to do that this time. And if you double what you lost the first 2 months, you're just about to the weight loss you had this time. So what you're losing each month is still the same. So you still haven't made much of a change in your eating habit. And that's the issue right now.
I thought I had, and I was doing better.
Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would say Taco Bell's fine on my diet.
I mean, I definitely stick to my diet. I'm actually really proud of myself because I know what I've been resisting and what I'm not eating.
So if you think you're doing better, then what changes you made in your eating habit?
I eat a lot of vegetables and a lot of protein now.
A lot? Why you eat a lot?
Well,
Choice of words? Not the best choice of words around Dr. Now. Okay, I get it.
okay. I don't eat a lot, but I eat a variety, I guess I should say, of vegetables. I'm trying to open my horizons to vegetables because I'm a pretty picky eater sometimes. And I've been trying different like fish because I know that's healthy for you.
Okay. First of all, no matter how you want to say it, you're eating a lot. And you're not a picky eater if you're 600 pounds.
Oh shit, called out. Oh my god. I am not the biggest veggie fan. I'm a texture queen, okay? But I've been working my way through that, getting over it little by little. I ate asparagus last night. That's a freaking miracle.
You get that?
Yes.
The problem is you only want to eat unhealthy food because it tastes good to you. That's not being picky. That's a choice you make that is going to kill you if you don't stop. And you're not getting that, okay? So this is nowhere near the progress you need to make if you want to live.
Right.
And you need to understand that because you're running out of time.
I know.
You say that, but there is no action behind that. Words are easy, but you need to take responsibility for yourself and do this before it's too late for you. You got that?
Yes.
Here's the problem. We'll say I know until we're blue in the face, right? It's the action behind it that you feel like it should come off easier because you're changing this or you're doing that, but you're still doing something wrong. Did it, played that, wrote the friggin' book on it, but she's definitely eating a lot of friggin' calories if that's all she's losing. I call it lazy keto, where you eat a lot of high fat stuff. I don't know if other people call it that, but you'll lose weight. You just won't lose as much as Dr. Now wants. Not even close.
I really hope so. But I'll tell you, there is some positive in that you have stayed consistent over the past 6 months. That's not much, but it is something. So with all the effort you have made, I'm going to consider you part of the program. And if you want to commit to that, then you need to move down here and plan to stay at least a year. But that's not guarantee for surgery, okay?
Okay.
Is that
Well, hot damn, I didn't see that one coming. Not at all.
something you think you can do?
I can definitely do that.
All right, well, good. But remember, you need someone to be here with you to help you. So who's going to move with you?
My mom.
So she's going to be your enabler and
No.
bad temptation
No, we'll
for
work
the
together,
food.
doctor.
You mean the lady that you just said was not supporting you enough is about to leave her life, move like 13 hours away just to help you, cooks all your food, does this? She enables you, okay? But she's supportive. She is definitely freaking supportive. I don't like the whole, you're being kind of a brat saying she's not supportive.
No.
We'll do that exercise. I like to exercise.
She makes her choices and I make mine.
All right. So when do you think you can make this move?
I can move down here within, I would say, a week.
Okay, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Damn, for somebody without a job, you're moving pretty friggin' quick.
So let me know when you're down here, but I want to see you in 2 months again, not 4 months, okay?
Okay, I know.
And I want you to hit your goal this time. If you do, we will move ahead with weight loss surgery with you if your tests look good. But until that point, we're not moving any further ahead with you. You got it?
Okay.
But somebody did tell me that they give you a moving fund, like for you to move to Houston, and they pay you to show your giblets in the shower. So there's some bonuses in here, performance-based bonuses when you're on this TV show.
Awesome.
All right, good. So as soon as we move to Houston, let me know.
Today I'm going to visit my dad. When he got moved to a home 40 minutes away from me, it got hard to go visit him because of my size. But now that I've been losing weight and working out, I can go all the way to visit Dad on my own today.
Okay, you could have done it before. You were going to the grocery store saying, yay, Christmas came early. You could have went and saw your friggin' dad. Don't sit here and tell me you've lost 60 pounds so you can finally go see the man that's 40 minutes away.
And I want to spend time with him before we move, because it's just going to be hard being away from him. So I just want to go say goodbye for now, in a way. But I know he wants me to get healthy, and he'll be glad that I'm getting the help. Hi, Dad.
What are you doing there?
Nothing. How are you?
Okay.
Have you ate breakfast?
No.
Oh, shit. This guy's got a weight problem, too. Maybe I was wrong about the feeding her to shut her up. Maybe he just wanted to eat, too.
Oh.
I'll wait till lunch now.
What are they having?
I don't know.
We'll have to order lunch.
Yeah?
Do you want to order some pizza?
Yeah. They got barbecue wings?
Yeah.
All right, Pizza Hut princess. What are you doing? You gotta stick to your diet. It's all this. The second you see your dad, diet out the effing window. We're just gonna take a bunch of laxatives and show back up at Dr. Now's and keep losing weight.
Get them.
Okay. And then I think I'm going to order myself a pasta.
Okay.
Me and my dad's relationship has always revolved around food. And I know I shouldn't give in right now and eat something like pizza. But right now, I just want to be with my dad before I move. And I don't think one meal is going to throw off all my progress.
Well, I'm glad you figured it all out, because apparently cheat meals come a little often for you because you're going months. She's losing like, what, 15 pounds a month, something like that? She's having cheat meals at least once a week at that point.
The pizza's here, Dad.
Okay, go get it. I'm hungry.
Okay.
That's going to order for Megan.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh no, me and those Cinnabon things have had our go around before. She not only got the damn pizza and the pasta, she got dessert. We're way off diet right now.
Being apart from my dad is the only thing that's really hard for me with this move. But I know if I don't go to Houston and get help, then I'll be worse off than him soon. And then there would be no chance for me to be in his life after that. So I'm doing this so I could have a future and do the things I want and be there for my dad more. So the plan me and my mom have is to move down next week. But it's a little harder than I thought to leave the place that I grew up.
That's why I think like people will struggle in the show. I don't want to move to friggin' Houston. I like Maryland. So I would have called the damn show. You guys would have seen me acting a damn fool on here. But yeah, they're eating, whatever. She could have went and saw her dad way before this. I still think that's probably the crappiest thing she's done thus far.
I've just been more emotional about leaving home. But I'm doing this to get my life back. And if I don't, what I'm gonna have to face will be far worse than leaving where I grew up. And I'm ready to do whatever it takes to keep moving forward so I can get to where I want and finally get my life back.
I've never seen somebody suck down a breadstick that fast. I don't even think she friggin' chewed the damn thing. But these nursing homes, usually the conditions are friggin' awful. So I'm sure this guy's been sitting here waiting forever for somebody just to come visit him because his daughter wouldn't. Maybe the other two showed up, the stepdaughters. I doubt that, though. This family doesn't seem all that close to me.
Getting transitioned down here has been a big process. You need me to help you?
Yeah, I can't. It's not rolling.
Finally, the dog showed up, and it's a wiener dog. Even our dog has to be food related, huh?
And we're still getting everything in place and unpacking. But I'm glad that we finally feel like we're getting settled in. It doesn't feel like home yet. But I know we'll get there once we give it some more time. But my focus now is to try and get approved for weight loss surgery when I go back next month. That's my big goal right now, and I need it to happen soon.
Here's some more of your clothes, Megan.
And one of the
What is that? It better be a freaking sock. I don't know what the hell that thing's gonna fit. It was way too tiny.
first things we did when we got here was go grocery shopping and get healthier ingredients, so I can keep making meals that are on Dr. Now's diet. Come on, Mia, let's go potty. Come on. And aside from one meal with my dad, I've made sure to stay on the diet and I've kept up with my exercises the whole time.
I don't know about that. I need to see the road trip down. We saw what you did on the first, way to the first appointment. Decimated all the fast food joints, so I would have to see that.
I'm planning on staying active and walking Minnie twice a day. But I want to find a new gym so I can keep up with my workouts like I have been. But the big thing is doing what I need to stick to my diet. Even though my mom is still eating what she wants and getting fast food. And that can be really tempting for me. Really tempting.
Alright, look. You're gonna have to learn to overlook that. I know a lot of people are like, don't shove it in their face, whatever. People around me ate whatever the hell they wanted. I just had to say to myself, can't have it. Had to lock in. There's this switch that has to flip, okay? For a long time, it wouldn't flip for me. And then I finally just was like, all right, let's do the damn thing. I had to lock in, do it right. But, I mean, you just eat your diet food. Don't worry about what the hell she's doing.
So that's been getting frustrating because I don't feel like I have her support when she does that. But I just remind myself she's doing a lot for me in other ways. So I'm staying focused and determined to get approved for weight loss surgery my next appointment. So all my work pays off and I get to the life I want.
Fish, asparagus, mushroom. Yeah, she's doing a lot for you. She's paying all your friggin' bills. She just said you would have to get a job and you were like, I'll go to school, okay? Job, F a job. That's what she said on the way down there. She's not going to work. Mom's going to have to pay her bills.
I was at 558 the last time, and Dr. Now gave me the same 80-pound goal. It means I should be at 478. And I really, really hope that I manage to make it somewhat close to that. Okay.
Well, she lost 37. That's consistency, okay? She's still losing, but it's lazy keto. She's not knocking it out of the park. Anybody could do this. Just cut carbs. You could still eat fatty stuff. You'll drop weight. I promise you. It's crazy how quick you drop weight when you just cut carbs.
That's at least better progress than the other times. So that's something, and I'm hoping Dr. Now sees the positive in that. Because I think I've lost over 80 pounds now. So there's a part of me still holding on hope that I can get approved for weight loss surgery today.
Yeah, but it's been 8 friggin' months, Cinderella. You had a whole bunch of extra cheese pizzas somewhere in there if that's all you've dropped at your size.
Hello.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. All right, Megan, how's everything going with you?
Better now that I'm in Houston.
So you moved down to Houston?
Yep, we got in about a month ago.
Okay, that's good. And it looked like your weight loss had improved some. So that's good too. But you're still falling short a good ways from what you should be losing. So what's going on with your eating habits?
I don't know. I think I'm doing well, so I'm not sure why I'm not losing more.
What, you tripped, fell, landed on a Kit Kat? What the hell happened here, okay? There's not really any excuse that you can't sit here and just play stupid the whole damn time, okay? Nobody is giving you Reese enemas in the middle of the night and you're just like, oh my god, where'd that come from? You know, you're not getting like boofing hot chocolate or something. You know where the hell the calories are coming from. Stop lying.
Okay, well, my concern is, let's see. You are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 medication. You are only, what, 25?
Holy shit, the dirty dozen. She's on a dozen medications? I was going to do the 21 Savage bank account thing again. I had to stop myself so bad.
Yes.
And some of these medication that you are on, typically people in 40s, 50s, and 60s are on it, and you're a blood thinner. So, and you're MRSA carrier, and you have blood clot in the leg and in the lung. So at this point, the only thing you can do from your part is to lose weight. But you're not. And that's a concern, okay?
Okay.
I'm just mature for my age, Dr. Now, okay? Stop reading into all the specifics. We're good. Just give me the damn surgery. Cut my tummy out.
But here's the positive I see, despite all that. Over the last 9 months, you at least stay consistent with your weight loss and had some very minor improvements. And losing weight for that long at least shows me you're trying some. So because of that, I make you a deal, okay?
Okay.
So far, you have lost a total of 84 pounds. If you lose at least 30 more over the next 2 months and get down to 500, and all your tests look good after that to show us your body is healthy enough for weight loss surgery, then we will move ahead with that. Did that work for you?
Definitely.
Well, consistency is key because I didn't expect him to approve her just based off that, but I did think, okay, she's losing. She's not like doing the yo-yo thing, the up and down thing that I did for a long time. So she's not so bad, but she's delusional for sure.
All right. Okay, but if you don't do that, then I don't want any excuses.
Right.
So work hard. And make sure to stick with your diet and exercising to lose another 30 pounds, okay?
Okay.
So is Mom going to help you with that?
I hope so.
Yes.
She's not going to be enabling you by eating bad food and all that stuff.
Well, I hope not.
Hoping is a figure of speech. You need action to follow that.
Right.
Let's just blame everything on our stepsisters again. Go home, keep brushing our teeth with Twinkies or whatever the hell you're doing. But I need to know where these calories are coming from because air calories are a B. And yeah, she's getting them somewhere. I need to know.
Mom, you lost any weight?
Just a few pounds. It's really hard,
Yeah. So
We've
word
been-
excuse, I hear it all the time.
We're
So,
we're gonna start exercising. We have an exercise place at our apartment there, and a pool.
Okay.
So
So no more excuses, right?
no, right,
For not following the diet, not doing exercises.
right,
So,
right, doctor. I know.
Okay.
I need to lose weight.
yeah, so this is going to be something that you all have to do,
Yeah.
okay? And you stay on track, get your body to a healthier place as soon as possible. And then we'll see how we do in 2 months. If you have any questions in the meantime, give me a call.
I love when Dr. Now looks at people like they're just stupid because they make excuses. They're like, yeah, we'll do it. He just stares them down. He's like, yeah, let's see you do it, and then I'll believe you. But I think he's just been lied to way too much. He's the fat lie detector.
My big goal for this appointment was to get approved for weight loss surgery. And in a way, I feel like I did that because Dr. Now told me I would get approved next time if I just keep doing what I have been. So I plan to stay focused over the next 2 months and work hard to make sure I can move ahead and get my surgery. And I'm really excited for this, and I can't wait.
I mean, she did do what she had to do. She took the roundabout way, but she got there. She's losing weight, so he will approve her if she just drops the weight.
This past month, I've just been working to try and stay focused on losing the 30 pounds I need to drop to get my weight loss surgery approval. And so far, I know I'm on track. Because I pulled my scale out again, and I've been charting my progress to make sure I'm doing it. And according to what it says, I've already lost another 12 pounds.
I don't know what that is, but it looks a hell of a lot like mac and cheese. So she said over the last month, right, she's lost 12 pounds. So she's going to do bare minimum to lose the 30, which is what people do when we're this size. You give us a goal, we're just going to barely try to skirt past it. We're not shooting for the stars usually. Some people do on the show, and I'm always amazed by them.
So I just need to lose another 18 this next month. And that means I can't slip up and I have to stay focused. So I just need to lose 18 more. Watch out, Minnie.
Are you making that squash, honey?
Yeah.
I hope to God she just hit that table and didn't just cut loose right in her mom's face, because her mom's going to get friggin' pink eye. And I think I just heard her blow her a kiss with her butt.
I put it in the microwave.
Did you put some brown sugar and butter on it?
Yeah. The only real struggle I have is that my mom is still ordering fast food and food that I'm not supposed to have.
What effing diet calls for brown sugar and butter? It must have been sweet potato when I thought it was friggin' mac and cheese. Jesus.
Hi.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay,
It came with extra fries.
Okay, thank you.
What'd you get, Mom?
A fish and a salad.
The fish.
Ew, who DoorDashes friggin' Burger King and gets a fish sandwich? You're gonna eat all kinds of worms out of that nasty thing.
It's fried, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying.
Fried food is not good for you.
I know.
You guys know why I don't give friggin' diet advice? It's because I got fat as shit. I was 605 pounds. People are like, I've seen comments where they're like, you need to talk more about like, okay, this food. Well, what do I look like giving you friggin' food advice? Do you know how friggin' fat I was? I could still, oh my, I'm gonna lose my patience, okay? I'm not gonna tell you guys what to eat. I'm just telling you what I do, okay? There's no advice here. Just don't get as fat as me. That's the best advice I can give, and believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself.
And I know she's been hiding stashes of candy and junk food around the house to eat secretly because I keep finding it when I clean.
Oh shit. It's a super morbidly obese scavenger hunt. We're screwed. The Easter Bunny came early.
And I just really wish I had more support from her right now. Instead of helping me, she's making it a lot harder than it needs to be for me. That stuff should never be around me, but she doesn't seem to get that.
Are you kidding me? What? She is not 600 pounds, okay? I understand supportive, all that, right? But that should never be around me. Woe is me. Cinderella, your stepsister should have. Okay.
I haven't given in, and I'm not gonna let myself. I refuse to. So every time my cravings get really bad, or I'm really tempted with what she has, I just keep reminding myself of the life that I can have and what it's gonna be like if I lose the weight.
I mean, that's the right way to go about it, but all you had to do whenever your cravings get real bad is check the arms of the sofa, because apparently she's hiding Kit Kats in the mother.
Help me stay motivated and focused like I need. And I also try to stay busy to keep me distracted when I need it. because I know all I have to do is to lose a little bit more and I'll be able to get weight loss surgery and take another really big and important step towards the life I want. I just have to stay on track a little longer, and I'm working really hard to do that.
But if you find like mystery Milky Ways, okay, you don't know where they came from, all around the house, are you eating them? Just like mysterious Milky Ways, no clue where they came from, okay? Because maybe that's why she's only losing like 30 pounds every 2 months. She's going on an effing scavenger hunt every time her mom turns her back.
And I'm excited and nervous about my appointment all at the same time right now. I'm excited because I've pretty much lost the 30 pounds I need to get weight loss surgery, as long as Dr. Now's scale agrees too. But most of the time it's been in the same range, so I feel confident about what the scale is gonna say today. And I called him and I told him that, and he said we could do some testing today to see if I'm healthy enough for my body to handle weight loss surgery.
Hey, 29 pounds. I told you, bare effing minimum. That's what we're aiming for.
And if I am, he said he would approve me for that today. So all that has me excited, but I'm just nervous and scared about the test.
Hey, she has lost 112 pounds, actually. Let's give credit where credit's due. She's not doing that bad, but she's not doing that great either. She's kind of just running this sucker right down the middle.
And what the results might say about my health. Because I don't want my body to hold me back from getting the surgery I need to save my life.
So the doctor wants to do a few tests. Okay. So what I'm gonna get you to do is I'm gonna get you to change, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Strip search. We're about to find all the mystery friggin' Milky Ways.
So there you go.
And I'm just scared about how much I put on my body with my weight for so many years. And I'm worried about how much damage it's done to me, because my biggest fear has always been that I'm gonna run out of time.
I really think it'd be hilarious if they had somebody change like this, just Skittles start pouring out of their snatch. Like, that would make me laugh my ass off. Taste the rainbow or something, you know? It would be pretty funny.
And I've let myself get to a point where it's too late for me, no matter what I do. Just because I already let it go on for so long and the damage it's done. So I'm just really hoping the test results are good. And there's nothing that's gonna hold me back from moving ahead and getting the surgery I've worked so hard to earn.
That's right, Megan. Let's go. Nothing could stop you but you. And your health. Her health's pretty damn bad. I'm gonna feel terrible if she lost all this weight, gets approved, and can't have it.
That I need to save my life. I just finished some of my testing that Dr. Now did on me to see if I'm healthy enough to get weight loss surgery. If I am, he said he'll approve me today and I'll finally be able to get it.
Quick, intimidation pose. Dr. Now's coming. She did it before. She might do it again.
So I'm really hoping the results are good and show all my progress has paid off like I need. And I'm so nervous because I'm just so worried that it's not gonna happen. And I really need this surgery. So I'm just hoping when Dr. Now comes in, it's good news.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, doctor.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. Well, how are you getting along, Megan?
Good.
All right. Well, I'm proud of you for losing another 30 pounds.
Thank you. I've been eating a lot of vegetables.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she's slipping something in here somewhere, though. Her calories would have to be still pretty high, because even lazy keto, like I said, you could drop 30 pounds in a month. She's eating something else. At her size, I know, I did it. I never counted calories, just cut carbs. So I had to be somewhere in like probably around 3,000, just eating like no carbs. And I was dropping like 35, 30 every month.
But looking at your ultrasound, it looks like we have some problem with your bile duct and your gallbladder. And
It's a boy. Yeah, let's go. Tweakers and Twinkies. And midnight fun, I guess. You downloaded Tinder, got some cardio.
That's just a start because you still need to run more tests. But unfortunately, we already seen a number of health issues that are concerning. Your gallbladder very distended and you got stone in it. It looked like you may have some blockage in your bile duct. So that alone is concerning. But combined with all your other issues, you're still not healthy enough to make weight loss surgery safe to do on you, especially with the issues you had with blood clots in your lung.
Oh no, this is terrible. She worked somewhat hard. I mean, she tried, okay? She consistently lost. She deserves the surgery and then she just can't have it. That's awful.
So where was that blood clot in your lung that gave you the trouble?
It was in my left lung.
When that happened?
November of 2017, and then in November of 2018. I had it twice.
Okay. Well, I'm a little bit concerned about what we see in your gallbladder, because your gallbladder is almost as big as what one expect that is going to rupture. So I'm going to set you up for an endoscopy, looking down the opening of bile duct and see what's going on.
You know, they told me that they were going to want to double back and get my gallbladder because it had like lesions on it or something. Never heard anything else about it. So maybe that puppy's in there ready to blow. And I'm just going to end up some kind of like effed up. Like, I don't know. I could end up in the hospital any friggin' day. My gallbladder blows. Hers is probably ready to go. I think mine's fine. I don't have any kind of issues.
So I'm going to see if we can set it up for next week. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to do that endoscopy and see what's going on, okay?
Okay.
And then after that, we also run some more tests to see what's going on with your pulmonary system and other things. But right now, as much as I would like to tell you, we can move ahead with your weight loss surgery, it looks like it is too risky still, and that you need to reduce more strain in your body while losing more weight. So it's very important that you stay on track and continue your weight loss, because you're still racing the clock with that, okay?
Okay.
Damn, that's disheartening, though. The fact that she's like right there, right? Because for us, when we're this big, the weight loss surgery is everything, right? You don't see a way out without it, because this weight loss, imagine sitting there, and some of you are like, oh, I need to lose 20 pounds. Imagine having to lose 400, right? You tell yourself, I can't do this. There's no way. I need this surgery to help me. And it's just this whole mental like negativity. You have to get past that even after the surgery, because you won't lose weight if you don't. But I mean, she's just, it's terrible. It's the most negative place you can be, I think. Like, it's terrible. Current weight, 481. Total weight loss, 124. So she lost some more. That's 12 more pounds, right? I think.
Right now, me and my mom are making a healthy meal together. And then we're gonna go for a walk at the park to get my afternoon exercise. She's recommitted to doing this with me because after my last appointment, she could tell I was really discouraged. So we talked about it and I shared a lot of things. But
wait a second, so Sloppy Joe is your friggin' healthy meal? That's not even turkey burger. At least make it turkey burger if you're trying to be low calorie.
Specifically, how I don't think she's been supportive of me.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Because of how she eats fast food and junk food around me.
She moved to Houston, you head case. You don't have an effing job. What is wrong with you, you entitled little Cinderella brat?
She said she'd try better because she wants me to stick with this. And she's also going back to healthy meals to help me avoid temptation.
We're eating potatoes au gratin? Is that how you say that? Au gratin? I don't know. Potatoes, though. You're not supposed to have cheesy effing potatoes.
And she's been going on my walks with me to support me with my exercise too. And help me stay motivated.
I'm really full.
Your stomach's shrinking, honey.
Who knew it was okay to eat healthy?
I went in for more testing and nothing really changed. Come on, Minnie. So Dr. Now told me that we'll keep running tests about every month.
I want a wiener dog and I want to name him Schmeat, just so I can go out in like dog parks and yell Schmeat, and it'd be like a little wiener dog.
As long as I keep losing and stay on track. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm just really hoping if I keep moving forward that it won't be long to where I'm able to get weight loss surgery because my body's healthy enough again. We still don't know how long it's gonna take. I just can't let myself get discouraged. So I'm making sure, and I'm still just as focused as I've ever been.
You know, strangely enough, she seems like she's in a pretty good headspace. I was devastated whenever mine got canceled on me. I just went home, went crazy on like friggin' cheesecake. She's doing better than me. I guess I should have said that from the start. Potatoes au gratin beats cheesecake on the like healthy meat. I guess it's healthier than cheesecake.
So I stay on track like Dr. Now says, until I get my surgery and then make it to my goal. Then I'm really happy about that. If you would have asked me a year ago if I thought I could consistently lose weight this whole time by dieting, I would have said there's no chance. But the opportunity to get surgery and have a new life has motivated me to work harder than I ever have.
I told you, you don't feel like it's possible. That much weight, it's just, you look at it, you're like, no way. Like climbing Mount Everest without any experience at all, ever having a successful diet. No way.
And I've lost about 100 pounds in the last year. And as long as I keep moving ahead like I have been, I'll get to where I want, where I'm healthy, and I'm able to live on my own and have a career and have a family that I've always dreamed of. And do all the other things I've never been able to do because of my weight. And I'm not letting anything get in my way or stop me from getting the new life I'm already seeing take shape.
Alright, so Megan ends the episode on a positive note. She seems like she's all jazzed up, ready to go. Good for her. The reason I wanted to see her episode is because I did what's her name? Margaret's the other day, her Where Are They Now? And it was split with this one, and I realized I haven't seen this one, and I saw like her a little bit. She looked like she still hadn't lost weight, but I didn't realize that she lost weight the whole time. Her health was just so bad, because I skipped over that part when I was doing the Where Are They Now? But leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys want me to do the Where Are They Now on her. Or let me know if you guys want me to do like an interview with my mom or something. I know you guys have said it before, but I'm like, yeah, I really should do that for you guys. Just ask her. Because clearly she was 600 pounds out of high school. Her mom played a part. I'm sure there are some questions you guys would like to ask my mom. But yeah, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys want. And I will see y'all later. Bye.